Good morning. So you join me today on a little adventure. I am on the Scillys for the day. I've set off this morning really early. My ferry left at like 7:15, 2-hour 40 crossing. Just got into St Mary's and then I've literally got straight on the first ferry over to the beautiful island of St Martin's. And this beach is literally as soon as you get off the ferry point at Hightown. Absolutely glorious, white sands, gin clear water, and I got the whole place to myself in the middle of the summer in Cornwall. How amazing is this? So, plan for today is make the most of St Martin's. I think it's about a 2-hour circular walk all the way around the island, and today I wanted to give you a taste of what island life is like. Now, this is like the holiday destination spot that everyone wants to go to in Cornwall. The ferry crossing wasn't as bad today as people would think. I don't know what it's going to be like later because the rain's forecast to come in. But yeah, I thought you guys might want to come along today and see what it's all about. Before I get into the video though, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all for watching my videos. If you're new to Bimblin Bucks and Beer, then I would really appreciate a like on this video, a follow, and for you to subscribe to my content. It means the world to me, and it means I can continue doing trips like this and I can justify going out and doing it and showing you guys some amazing places in Cornwall. So if you really like what I'm doing or you enjoy this video, even if you don't use YouTube all the time, I'd really appreciate you dropping me a little like, follow and subscribe down below. Enough of the sales pitch. Let me show you what some of St Martin's has to offer. So I've been living in Cornwall now for 10, 11 years and I've seen some pretty beautiful beaches, but it's taken that amount of time for me to come over to the Scillys, and it's taken that amount of time to find this. I mean, I know this video is not going to do this justice at all, I don't think, but this water, look at this. How is this in the UK? Absolute madness, and I'm the only person on this little beach. A tiny little cove just underneath the Daymark, which is at the top of this hill, and it's safe to say I'm getting in for a swim. When I wanted to come to the Scillys, I dreamt of a crystal white beach, which this is. Crystal clear water, and to have it to myself. And I can't hear anything apart from how flat, gin clear, how fat, calm and gin clear this water is. Honestly guys, this place is insane. If you have never been to the Scillys, it has to go on your list. Right, let's get changed. Get in for a swim on my own private, secluded beach in the Scillys. so excited for this. Right, that was one of the best swims I've ever had, I think, in my life. Like, sea swimming, I'm converted if I can come and do it in the Isles of Scilly. I'm going to clear off these beautiful beaches now. There's a little elderly couple joined me. So I'm going to head along the coast now to the Great Bay, check that out, and then head towards the lower town on St Martin's, so I can go and find the 7 stars, so I can go and have a pint of some food. But the Isles of Scilly has blown my mind. The Great Bay is one of the most iconic wild swimming beaches on St Martin's. On the far side of the island, away from Highland Lower Town, it faces out into the open Atlantic, giving it this warm and remote feel. But it's the golden sand and crystal clear water that draws people. And the day I visited, it was almost empty, and I imagined it stays like that for much of the summer. But the thing about the Scillys is, beaches like this aren't rare, they're everywhere. So if you're searching for that quiet, untouched escape, you won't have to look far. On St Martin's, you can find a place like this all to yourself. Right, I'm just sitting in the 7 stones in St Mary's, and you can hear the wind really picking up. There's a storm coming in tonight, so the ferry crossing pack's going to be quite interesting. But I've had the most amazing day. Who? Little doggy. Hello there. Beautiful lad. Say hello. Say hello. Beautiful, isn't you? But yeah, I've got a lovely little bit of lunch. This is next level. Look at the state of this. Oh. It's good. And then a nice pint of alpaca lips. So if you're on the Isles of Scilly and you're coming over and visiting St Mary's, the 7 Stones Inn is down in Lower Town, which the ferry either picks you up from Higher Town or Lower Town to go back over to St Mary's. Mine's picking me up from Higher Town today, so I've got to finish this and then shoot back up there for 2:30. But I've got plenty of time. But if you're on the Scillys, you definitely need to get yourself down to the 7 Stones Inn. It's amazing. So I'm just heading back along the only road on St Martin's to catch my ferry back to, I say ferry, my little boat, back over to St Mary's. Unfortunately, the boat is leaving today at 2:30 on St Martin. It completely depends on the tide. It can leave from 2 places, Higher Town and Lower Town. Today it's leaving from Higher Town, which means it's leaving a bit earlier. But I don't want to leave. I really don't want to leave the Scillys. I've just had the most incredible lunch in the 7 Stones Inn. And yeah, I mean, you can't, I don't know if you can see it behind me, and it does it justice. But there's over 40 islands in this little archipelago, the Isles of Scilly. And all you can see is white beaches on every single island. So this big one here behind me, with all these white beaches, is Tresco's, the second largest island in the Scillys. And I think next time I come back, I'm definitely going to be heading over there. I think next time I come back, I'm going to camp, because I absolutely love this place. And a day really, really isn't enough. as soon as you get here, you will completely understand why. But yeah, gonna get my connecting ferry back over to St Mary's and then have a little look around the town at St Mary's. I can't remember what it's called actually, but yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll put the name of it here. Ding! And yeah, have a little look around there, might have a little beer. I've heard there's a pub called the Dolphin, supposedly quite good. So yeah, I'm going to get a little pint in there, I think. Right, there you have it guys, just got back to Penzance. It is really windy, so you might not be able to hear this, but I've had an amazing time. We've just come back across in this, so the ferry was choppy to say the least, but I've had a fantastic day. If you've enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, follow and subscribe. I really appreciate all of you. Thanks again, and join me soon for some more Bimmeling Books and Beer.